coming up out of Arkansas in the post-war era during civil rights. A young Caucasian boy who had deep and abiding sympathy to injustice. The fact that he got an opportunity to go to Georgetown was the biggest thing that could have happened to him. He aspired to be like King. He aspired to be like John F. Kennedy. These were his heroes. He was moved by their power of words. He got some scholarship money and made his way to Georgetown. He fell under the tutelage of J. William Fulbright. Fulbright in the 1960s was a powerful U.S. senator. Not only was he a leader in education, but Fulbright was a great talent scout, and he saw in Bill Clinton the very best that Arkansas had to offer. Bill Clinton was a natural at politics and leadership. And while he was at Georgetown, he worked very hard to run for office, be involved with campus life. If you look at Bill Clinton's time at Georgetown, it coincides with Lyndon Johnson, a fellow Southerner who pushed through the Civil Rights Acts and Voting Rights Acts of 64 and 65. By 68, the country was coming unglued.
I shall not seek the nomination of my party for another term.
Martin Luther King was shot and was killed tonight in Memphis.
This was a tumultuous time to be coming out of Georgetown, but what Fulbright and Georgetown meant for Bill Clinton was the world at large. No longer was Bill Clinton a provincial boy from Arkansas. He was now a young man with a global view. He emerges as believing that he does want to get fully involved with politics, that he does want to come back to Arkansas. By 1972, George McGovern gets the Democratic nomination, and Bill Clinton was a worker for the McGovern campaign in places like Texas. Bill Clinton made a deep impression on George McGovern. Anybody who encountered Bill Clinton post-Georgetown recognized that he was going to be a force of nature in American politics. He didn't just define himself as a liberal or a Fulbright Democrat. He invented what he was himself. This invention comes about due to Watergate, watching what happens when the mighty fall. It's kind of a 6-year period there that people were taking a time out, trying to think about what is civility. And in Bill Clinton's case, trying to get really engaged in Arkansas politics on a local level. But by the age of Ronald Reagan, the Democratic Party started finding themselves in trouble. Bill Clinton recognized he needed to unite that party, that you had to be a centrist Democrat and you had to bring them all together if you wanted, election victory in November's. The important thing that Bill Clinton did in 1992 when he ran was he ran. There were a lot of people thinking he was too young, that he needed a little more experience, that he should wait one more cycle, and he went for it, and he knocked down a who's who of leading Democrats to procure the nomination. He was a policy wonk in the best sense of the word, and he also was kind of a blue-collar, charismatic folk figure in many ways. There was a feeling that he really, truly wanted to make your life better. It was a tight election, 92. Crow got 19% of the vote, but Bill Clinton won. It's a major victory in 92 because Bush 41 wasn't that unpopular, but there was something about Bill Clinton that was special and that people wanted to bet all of America's fortunes on his number.
I, William Jefferson Clinton, do solemnly.
People were very excited about his inauguration. There was a feeling of a new era in American politics. But we were also a divided country. Well, I think the great thing about Bill Clinton's presidency and why I rank him very high as American president is from 1993 to 2001, he did a miracle. He balanced the budget and created a national surplus. He stayed out of major wars. He eventually did all the right things in places like Bosnia and Haiti and these hot spots around the globe. And he ended up being the change agent the country was looking for.